Well, howdy. What you're looking at are all of my Smith & Wessons. Actually, no, I own one more, but it's not here because I gave it to my son. It's an old Smith & Wesson Model 59, which is their original double stack. It's the first gen of their of that series of guns. The first actually, excuse me, was the 39, which was developed, I think, in the Vietnam War period. The 59 was later and was a double stack version of it. Mine I picked up as a used police one where they swapped for a newer model and were selling off their old stuff. And it's nickel plated and in absolutely excellent condition. I did some work on the rear sight to make it a little more accessible. But it's a good semi-auto. But what you're looking at here are 3 revolvers. This one, if you don't count the volcanic, I think it's called, this is the first real cartridge, Smith & Wesson cartridge pistol made under the Roland White patent. This is a number 1, or I think it's number 1 Series 2, which I don't have a Series 1. But I found this one at a reasonable price, and I snatched it up as soon as I could. It's a little 22 rimfire short, black powder, and it's just the cutest thing in the world. This one is a Smith 38 in, it's called their military and police model. And this particular one used to belong to a marshal here in my state in a small town. And besides this, I also have a Kosh that well, let me see if I can show it to you, if I can get it down here. I think I can get it down here. Hold on just a second while I do a little bit of modification. Okay, here it is. This is lead filled. It's it's said that he never ever used this in anger throughout his whole career, and I believe it because it came in holster, and it looks like a typical trooper holster that highway patrolmen carried. But every one of the rounds that I found in his little ammo belt had verdigris on them. It looks like they were put in there before I was born and stayed in there until I pulled them out. But this thing is lead filled on the end here, and I hear that just about everybody who spent time in his jail seemed to have a head concussion. Don't know how that happened. This one is kind of interesting. I pulled the pin on it, this pin, because I wanted to show what it is. This is a Pockmeyer grip. And why did I pull off the pin so I could take off the grip? Well, this is a model 1917 that was developed for World War I. And as you can see, it's got the hole where the lanyard loop used to be. And it says property of United States government. And it's a model 1917. It's a pretty cool thing I picked up. I wish I had the original military grips on it, but these work. But it's kind of cool. I'll put it all back together. Anyway, I just thought I'd show that off. These are the only Smith & Wessons I have. I've focused more on Colt than on Smith. And I really enjoy Colts and the Colt copies, like the Civil War Confederate things. And well, something's coming in the mail soon, and when it does, I'll do an unboxing. It's kind of a fun thing. I've seen several unboxings online. Well, I might as well do one too. Anyway, Smith & Wesson.